So this is a small update. I suppose anyone that's followed most of the views and comments on any of my videos, all the videos I've uploaded over 100. The one that has received the most attention is my poppy seed video. What is that video if you haven't seen it? I am a chronic pain patient and I'm making poppy seed tea. Alright. Now, it's a common misconception I am getting that is something I do all the time. It's not, as you can see. But, and the door just opened. Everyone, say hello to Alex. Hello, buddy. So, I live in the United States. We have an opioid crisis going on. The war on drugs began in the 60s, roughly. It was targeted against illegal drugs. So back then, marijuana, meth, cocaine, heroin, whatever. Illegal drugs was the target. That war has failed. Dramatically, horribly failed. Alright? But instead of admitting there might be a problem or admitting, okay, the way we have gone at this has failed so far, let's try something else. No. The government is going to go after the one thing they can control. That's your prescription drugs. All deaths, overdoses for example, they're all kind of the same. If someone OD'd from heroin they got illegally next to someone who OD'd off their own prescribed pain medicine, both of those overdoses are count as prescription overdose. They're both counted as someone overtook a medicine they got from the doctor. So instead of just the one person who actually overdosed from their doctor's medicine, it's two. The number's doubled. So you understand numbers you're getting from this are a little skewed. You can't necessarily trust the numbers the government is giving you when it comes to its people dying right now. And that is a sad fact. That's really sad. So, we know this is going on, alright? I can tell you, definitely 15 years ago, the doses, my mom was a chronic pain patient too, alright? The doses people were on back then were astronomical. 15 years ago, for example, my mom took 1,800 micrograms of fentanyl. 1,800. They don't even measure fentanyl in milligrams. They measure it in micrograms. Now, in comparison, they have cut my mom's medicine, and she literally takes the same dose I do. She takes a little bit more. She takes 10 milligrams of oxycodone, either 4 or 6 times a day. And on top of that, she has a long-acting morphine, 15 milligram. So, as you can have 2 of those a day. It's not enough for her, but she's able to function. She's still in pain, but she's able to function. Alright. So, I have been seeing the doctor. Obviously, I take 10 milligrams of oxycodone. The poppy seed video I made was during a moment in time where timing wise and schedule and me suffering from seizures, the things I suffer from, I really didn't have another option. It was in the pantry, emergency use. I used it, and if I was going to use it and film myself, I at least was going to do it in a safe, measured way. I've had many people reach out, email, Facebook, whatever. I have so many people who have reached out personally, who have told me their own addiction struggles, their own issues, asking how they can cut down. I've had other people asking specifically how they dose too. Trying to be safe. And it's mind-boggling because a lot of people out there that look up this type of stuff, they're doing it for a reason. Maybe instead of judging and jumping to conclusions, ask them what is going on in their lives. What's going on to make you want to turn to this? Are you in pain? Is something going on in your life? Well, saw the doctor. There is a shortage nationally. There is a shortage of oxycodone 10 milligram. Nationally, from what I have been told from the pharmacist. I knew this going into seeing my doctor. My mom had the same issue. They had to write for 5 milligrams for her. She's taking the same dose, but it's just more pills. Alright, so instead of 110 at a time, she has to take 2 5s. That's the same dose of medicine. That makes sense, right? So I see the doctor. I knew this going in. This is probably what I'm going to have to do. But this is great. You know what? Because I will start cutting my medicine. I'll start taking 5s instead of 10 milligram. And I'll lower my resistance. This would be a great opportunity for me. That's how I went in looking in. I have suffered addiction from when I was a teenager. I have abused when I was a teenager, alright? I'm not proud of that, but I did abuse when I was a teenager. As an adult, I don't. Well, this was not the doctor. This was a government insurance. I am on Access, which is the government's insurance. They were not okay. There was no 10s, alright? Like I predicted, there's no 10s. They were not okay with the 5s for me. Someone who's taking medicine less and, actually suggested maybe take less. So instead of me getting 2 5s at a time, like 1.5, maybe, I don't know. But, no. The insurance, the government was not happy with the amount of pills that would be. You see, the medicine would be weaker, but the amount of pills, they did not like. I get 10 milligrams 4 times a day. That's 120 pills for 30 days. So 240 pills, 5 milligrams, would equal my exact dose. They were not comfortable with that. No. Okay. Well, what are you comfortable with, insurance? What do I need to do to make you happy, government? Let's increase your dose. Wait, what? No, let's move you from 10 milligram to 15. Covering name. But you can see the number. It's backwards, but it's 15. You're only going to get 3 of those throughout the day. Alrighty, so you're going to have less time of relief. But hey, you can have more fun while you do it. At the end of the day, even though it's 1 pill less, it is still increasing my dose by 5 milligrams. 15, 30, 45. So at the end of the day, I am taking 5 more milligrams than I was prescribed before. Even my doctor tried to tell this to insurance, you're just increasing her dose. You're not cutting anything. You're not doing anything. You're making it worse. They didn't care. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. So if I follow my doctor's instructions now, I will get addicted to a higher dose of pain medicine. And next month, when they try to reduce me back to my normal dose, I'll be struggling next month too, following my doctor's instructions. I see clearly we have an issue, okay? There is an opioid issue definitely in this country, okay? But health insurance, listen up. Increasing your patient's doses is not the way to go, all right? That's the opposite direction of where you want to go. If you want to control your patients and control their doses, increasing it is not the way to go, all right? That's not. No. So now I've had this issue of I have more relief, yet less relief at the same time. If I follow my doctor's instructions, I'm just going to get addicted to something even stronger. And next month, I'm going to struggle again. So what I have been trying to do is taking a knife and cutting these tiny little babies. Tiny. Into even halves. So that my body is not used to 15 milligrams. My body is used to a little bit less, actually. And so that next month, I'm not hurting as bad with whatever insurance decides to do next month. Because I have no idea. I could get my medicine the same, 15 milligrams, and suddenly I'm on 15 milligrams for the rest of my life. Or go back to 10s. But there was a national shortage in 10s, so it could also go back to 5s, or I have no idea what's happened in my life. Ain't that fun? So that's what's going on with medicine now, anyway. Have fun. And I'm underweight now too, thanks to the doctor. And I don't want to eat because it hurts. And on medicine situation, my eating is different. That's fun. My life is so much fun right now. Although I'm still not gonna lie, I'm still happy in my life. I still am happy. A lot's going on, but I'm still happy because I have the ones I care about in my life. They matter to me. And that's it. I just think it's really stupid that people are trying to blame doctors for this. Doctors are overprescribing. Nah. It's the government then.